welcome to Trade with Asim and Sajjad. I'm your host Sajjad with the weekly analysis from 25th to 29th of June 2018. Let's start with the economic calendar for the coming week. The Mondays normally slower, as you know. We have some Euro and US news data doesn't look very good, both of them, so will be a smaller volatility on Monday. Overall, for the coming week, I'm looking at the weaker US dollar and strong euro and GBP, depending on the news data. So let's see what happens on Tuesday. Then on Tuesday, the most important news is CV consumer confidence for the US dollar, and all other news data is just medium impact. Overall, Monday and Tuesday are going to be slower, or the market can go sideways. Then from Wednesday, things will start moving fastly, and the most important one is for GBP, Bank of England Governor Carney speech. We might hear some good policies for the British economy, so it can give some strength to GBP. Later on, then for US dollar, we have core durable goods. The forecast looks weaker and it might just bring down US dollar. Later, we have pending home sales and crude oil inventories might just give back some strength to US dollar. Then after that, FOMC members speeches, and for Canadian dollar, Bank of Canada Governor Polos will speak. This might just bring down USD CAD again. Then at the late night, we have for New Zealand dollar RBNZ interest rate decision. This can give some strength to New Zealand pairs. Then on Thursday we have some GBP and Euro medium impact news. The most important is EU Leaders Summit. This is very important, guys. Just be careful around these times, because it can bring a very good volatility for Euro pairs. Hopefully there will be something good about the Euro economy and its policies, but even it can be worsened. The euro can drop too, but most probably we will see some good news. Then after that, for US dollar, we have GDP news. This is very important, and we might see some strength in the US dollar. It might be temporarily. Then on Fridays, we have for euro is the German unemployment change. This thing can just give some strength back to euro. Then for GBP, we have GDP, and this is very important. Normally this news gives strength to GBP pairs, and we might see a very big spike up in GBP pairs. Then also again for euro, we have CPI and EU Leader Summit again. So very important, guys. This coming week might be very good for the GBP and euro. After that, we have for Canadian dollar GDP. This thing, the forecast looks weaker, so USD CAD can go up again. But other than that, the whole week I'm looking for USD CAD go down further more. And then after that, nothing special. So let's start our analysis with the DXY, US dollar currency index, and on the weekly time frame it looks very weak. The weekly candlestick closed with the bearish doji candle, and it's heading to 93.72, which is my weekly target for the DXY. In case it gets some strength again, then it can try to go 95.89, which looks very difficult if we can compare it on the daily time frame. Here you can see it was quite struggling at all this last week, and then the drop you can see. Then at the moment it looks very weaker to me. Even it can drop to 93.72 and below. So overall I'm bearish on DXY. if it happens, then it can give strength to euro, GBP, Australian dollar. Let's see how this can put impact. Here's euro USD weekly time frame, and you can see a bounce back at the weekly support. A very good indication for trend reversal or a good correction. At least it can try to go to 1.1851 and above, and in case it drops again, then it's heading to 1.1518. On the daily too, euro USD looks quite good to me. Here you can see all that previous week it tried to maintain the lowest level, and now it looks very good to me. I'm already long at euro USD, and I hope we will see our target. If we see the GBP USD a bit weaker than euro USD actually, because you can see the weekly candle is doji. It's quite undecided actually. It started where it closed at where it started, and but on the daily it looks good, though not 100%, because it was going very well, but then at the end the price got rejected. It came down, but still the momentum is up for GBP USD. Buyers are interested to take it to higher higher level. I'm looking at 1.3625. It looks a bit far from here, but the coming data for GBP and Euro might help GBP USD pair to go up. In case it doesn't, then it's again dropping to 1.3020, which is a key support level. So let's see. I'm also long at the GBP USD pairs. So let's see how USDJPY looks, and GDP USDJPY at the moment on the weekly time frame. It looks like it's kind of inside bar, and to me it's a very good sign for short, but I will short it after 109.48 and below. I will wait for this level. If it drops to this level, I am definitely going to short it. On the daily it looks much clearer, and here it is. You can see on the daily, so the most important level can be around here, 1500 moving average, but after that it's free fall drop for USDJPY. So the weekly targets are 111.437. If it goes up again, and as I'm expecting it will drop, so my target is 108.332 and below for the coming week. Let's see USDCHF. USDCHF also almost presenting the same picture as USD JPY. At the moment it's on 50 moving average, even might get a bounce back from here again, but overall it looks much weaker, because you can see here from here it did try to have some price correction, but it couldn't break this level, and it's a very good indication for the short trade. Let's see how it looks on the weekly time frame. Here it is, and you can see very juicy trade, and at least the target for next week is 0.9756, which looks very possible to me. Otherwise, if it gets some strength again, it can try to go this time to 1.01110 and above. Our favorite pair, USD CAD, though on the weekly it's still looking bullish to me, but it's a much awaited trade. I almost waited for the whole week for the drop. On the weekly, so far it looks good, but if you can compare it on the daily time frame, you will see that here it is. After the news release, then the price got rejected and it came down all the way. At the moment It's a very good trade. I'm already sure. I even shot it after the news, and it's doing well at the moment. There's like technically speaking, it's supposed to drop more, and I hope it does. My target for the weekly is like it's going to touch 1.2614, just in case the oil prices also drop, so or the US dollar gets some strength again, then it will go fast in the upward direction. And if it goes this time, I am looking at 1.3795. So be careful with your USD CAD pairs, but I'm sure it's going to drop more. Let's see how Australian dollar is looking in this week. And Australian dollar too, though it closed in the doji and quite undecided, but to me on the daily candlestick is confirming like a uptrend. If I can show you, this is the daily time frame, and here you can see it's a very good. I will just wait for a few pips. If it after 0.7465, I would like to long from here. Although even now it looks good, but I will need some confirmation. It looks like a very good buy trade to me, but it's much safer to have a good entry. Let's see again the weekly time frame. Here it is. So I'm looking at 0.7680 till the end of week. Just in case it doesn't get strength again, then it's dropping to 0.7154, which is a very strong weekly support level for Australian USD. So from here, at the moment I have some pending buy orders at 0.7154, but it can retrace back at least to this level, and from here it can drop again. And in the long run, then yes, definitely from here 0.7154, it's a very good buy trade. But for especially for this week, because we also expect that the US dollar will drop, so it's quite possible that it can touch 0.7680. Let's move to New Zealand USD. New Zealand USD is also looking same, just like Australian dollar, but I will still prefer Australian dollar more. The reason is on the weekly time frame, New Zealand dollar doesn't look very strong. Here you can see, so still chance it can drop again from here, or for Monday, Tuesday it goes a little higher and then drop. So I will prefer to stay away from New Zealand USD pair. And if you are already in the trend, just be careful with your stop losses, because it's not confirmed on the weekly time frame for me, but on the daily it looks good. My target for this week is 0.6781. If it keeps dropping from here, definitely I'm going to buy, and in other case, if it keeps going up, then it can try to reach 0.7091 and above. Our last pair is gold, and gold to me looks weaker. You can see the weekly candlestick, it's below 100 moving average, and the momentum too looks like bearish to me. Although on daily it looks a little better, but in the long term, I won't try to long gold. I will wait for a better entry. So for the weekly, I'm looking at actually 1236.95. From here, I will definitely buy it. But at the moment, I'm not sure whether it can get much strength to break 150 moving averages. Just in case it goes up, then it's heading to 1306.04 and above. On the daily, we can see, although it has started going up, but it's not strong enough, so I'm not in favor to buy. At least I will wait for another two candles, daily candles, then I will try to buy it. But at the moment I'm not interested to buy. So good luck guys. I wish you have a very good week ahead. I will come with a new video. Take care of yourself and your trades. See you. Bye bye.